Hi there, and welcome to another hot sauce review day now. It's going to be an egg curry special, this one, because I'm going to start off with a sauce and end up doing something else, because I'll be asked to show what the difference is. All will be explained soon, but let's start off with the sauce. This is the X Special Reserve, okay? Now, if you look at the ingredients list, which is a way down there, I'll just look at the webpage. You have experienced the thrill of Smoking Ed's Special Reserve, crafted with the world's hottest peppers, made with Pepper X, Canna Reaper and pepper powder, create an unrivaled heat and depth of flavour, while vinegar and pepper distillates add a special zing. You won't find these 4 ingredients anywhere else. Do you try? Do you dare try? Of course I do. So, let's get this one up and running. So, first of all, as normal, there's the sauce there. Lovely looking. To give it a good old shake. Right away, I know I'm going to have to go for the scissors. There's there. As normal, I make a mess of it. Give this a good old shake. So there you go, okay. Now when you first see it, it looks a thickish, creamy sauce. We'll soon find out just shortly. So let's go for the good old smell test. All you can really smell is a very light hint of pepper. Not much else, which is worrying. Let's go for the good old pour. Ed, what are you going to do to me? So, let's get this on the spoon. Oh, there you go. Still not giving very much away. And my nose receptors are definitely working, I know that much. So, egg curry. Your special reserve hot sauce. Are you definitely going to light the big fill up today? Worrying. Hiccups. Here we go. I'll calm down just shortly. Now the first thing I got with that was a hint of pepper. But then in came a bullet train of heat. I haven't been lit that much up for a wee while. Ooh. Seems to have calmed down now. Maybe. That is a hot sauce. Deary dear, back again. The good thing is when you get hiccups, you don't really want to talk, so you can actually savour the heat. I'm going to say, heat-wise right now, that's a good 4. Wow. And that was just that small amount that I took. Now I know my tolerance isn't where it used to be. But that there, wow. I thought hiccups were dying away there. That is a sauce for people with heat experience, shall we say. If you're a beginner, don't go near it. You will regret this one. If I'm at a 4, for someone lower than me, you're going to be 8, 9, maybe even 10. But I'll tell you what though, you can feel it all the way down. I've got a nice flavour from it. My mouth is absolutely salivating here. Like it, and I really like that heat. For experienced people only. Time to go back for more. Will I? Or will I not? See if I still got that vinegar hat. Okay. I'm not being silly with this one because I've got other things I want to show you. Right, so that right. Got a little bit of vinegar from it. Also got a fruitiness from it. I have to go through a good old nose rub. That is a good sauce. The vinegar hit came first, the first time I took it. Then that heat just came blistering in there. Took everything else away. The second time I took it, I got that bit of the vinegar again. Whoa. Hit the back of the throat. Sorry about that. Got right stuck in the back of the throat there. Hate when that happens. I'm back. So, again, first time. You got that bit of the vinegar, but then that heat came straight in, wiped everything else away. That's got a lovely burn. I'm sticking it further. That small second drop I took, the vinegar came in again, but then I got like a fruitiness from it. But then that heat again came blistering in. That is a good sauce. Not great when it hits the back of your throat and sticks there. But that's a burner. As I say, for me, it's a 4. It's all round the mouth, the tongue, back of the throat. I'm not got this already coming down, but my mouth is salivating something here. Nice. So, first things first, the sauce. Ed's Special Reserve. Right up there with the best. Good flavour, blistering heat, really like it. Well done, Ed. Highly recommended. So, that's that one out the road. I also got another delivery in from Ed. I sent away for more tinctures, and it was all 3: the oil, the sludge, and the tar. You can actually see them sitting up there. But I got asked today, what is roughly the difference? There's no difference in the heat, there's no difference in the flavour. It all comes down to the consistency of it all, right? Makes more sense. So, I'm going to show just what it's like. That's a long one, that's it. Happy days. So, the first one is the oil. Now, I know this person has actually sent away for the tar. First time trying it, I think. So, what you get, the difference is, there's the oil, and you can see there, it's coming out quite freely, okay? I use that, and some meals that drop over, quite like it. I also put some in a spoon, take it as well. When you get to the sludge, this one, okay? Again, the heat and the flavour, it's just the same to me anyway, but the main difference is, you can basically see it there, it's thicker, but, if it works anyway, you can still, you can just see the drop there, right? Right, you can still drop it on your meals. All it is a little bit thicker. When you get to the sludge, and this is the one I've just bought, okay, right, it is, you could tar a road with it. So I'm going to use this one, right, so, just to show you now, this one will not run, but what you see is when you lift it out, it is thick. Look at that. Right, and I find the only way you can take that is rub it on your tongue. And before anybody says anything, I am the only one that touches this stuff. There's no one else in this household that would even go near this. So if I take a lick off the dropper, it's perfectly okay. And what you find there, I get anyway, is that it's made with lime, vinegar, lime juice. Okay, you definitely get a fruitiness for it. You get a good nose run. That was an interesting one. But I'm not really getting that heat because I took the sauce. If I was to take that itself, it would come in the same way as that sauce. Instant heat, but lovely flavour. And that's what I like to do with that one. So there you go, guys. Very quick one with the sauce. Caught me off guard there at the very end. And then a wee explanation of the tinctures for this one person, because you wanted to know what the difference was, and there you go. I do hope you liked it. I definitely enjoyed that sauce. I'm going to be trying them just later on, but I'll tell you what though, wow, be careful with the sauce. That is a high end heat. So, catch you all in the next one. Bye.